Get down. You know how I get down. Tell your hating homegirls, sit down. Take a seat. Sit down. Hey, little mama.
So I'm gonna do it from this angle because I feel like I look better in this angle. So I'm gonna be doing a skincare routine, and I'm gonna make sure. I forgot to do an intro, so I'm gonna do it really quickly before I begin this video. But I'm gonna be doing a skincare routine, just my way of keeping my skin very hydrated. I never had like cystic acne or bad acne, but I did have like bumps and pimples here and there that I would pop, and it would like leave scarring and stuff. So in some areas you can kind of see, but other than that, my skin has been clear for the most part. And I'm just gonna share some tips that I learned, and hopefully you can use that, especially helpful for sensitive skin, because that's my problem. I have eczema and my skin can react to anything that's really perfumated, so just showing ways I can help. Okay, so first I'm going to clear my face of anything. Like, I'm sick right now, so my face has I just did my eyebrows, especially when I wear my glasses. I don't put a lot of makeup on because it stains my glass. I don't know if I'm the only one who does that. But the first thing I use is a makeup wipe. I got this from the dollar store and it works bomb. Like, if I was to compare it to anything at Walmart, I used to use the Neutrogena wipes, but those things cost like $7 a packet. I don't even know if that's still the price anymore, but these are $1, so I really stacked up on these, and they're very moisturizing, so I recommend it. It's called Newport. They have this one, and then they have one that's like blue and pink, and it's blemish. And it's blemish control. So they have two things to choose from. Both of them work great. So this is what I'm going to use to wipe my face. Okay, so after I wipe my face from any makeup that's left over, I'm going to use this CeraVe hydrating cleanser for dry to normal skin. It doesn't really have like a foam type texture after rubbing it into your skin, which I kind of like, because I've heard that most of the things that like foam up, unless it's dedicated to like, oh, I'm gonna focus. Okay, unless it's dedicated to hydrating or any type of thing, the foam comes from perfume mixing with the chemicals. I'm not sure if that's 100% right. Don't try to try to correct me on it, because I'm not that sure. But anyways, so I use this, and this really helps because it doesn't leave my face dry even after I wipe it off, and that's what I look for, because when I'm not wearing makeup, I don't want my skin to dry up, because if my skin dries up, which I've seen before, you can't really see, but here's some scarring, and it's because my skin will like rash up, not like crazy rashes, but like dry spots on my skin. And that's because, yeah, I clean my face and I would put a moisturizer on it, like either lotion or something, but afterwards throughout the whole day that lotion dries up. So I need something that lasts all day, because I can't keep remembering to take it off. So this is what I use. I use my hands first, and then I wipe with a towel.
That must have been a typo. Now you know iPhone, Siri, she be correcting niggas. You write a message, it be different by the time you send it. Now why you acting, boy, you knew I was savage. I told you from the gate, you could taste, you can't have it. Then I considered your feelings and then walk out on you. But I'ma tiptoe right up out your bedroom. Oh baby, now, what's with all the attitude? Put a smile on, honesty is good for you. You really bugging, you mad for nothing. I told you from the gate that I wasn't trying to be Buddha. Boy, I told you from the gate that I wasn't trying to be.
So as you can see, my skin's a little red from all the rubbing. I start off with my hands and I rub it into my skin, and then I use a face cloth, and then I rub like on the sides of my nose as well, because I know like dirt can clog up in that area, especially when I wear makeup. That makeup can stay and like bacteria can grow, I don't know. So I just try to use a towel afterwards to finish up any work that my hands didn't do. And then here's how my skin's looking. As you can see, like up here I have like a little bit of bumps and then some scarring down here, as I previously shown. So they're all like little tiny things, but Normally I can cover it up with makeup or anything, but as for getting rid of them, like this one right here in this area, it used to be like a big pimple and it was like noticeable, and I would keep like scraping at it, and I learned that you're not supposed to, but I would still do it because it's out of habit. Like if you see like a big bump, you don't want it there, so you just like scrape at it, and like it left a scar. But what I learned, that even if you can't get the scar gone, to like minimize the scarring, I would try toothpaste. That's probably one of like the old school ways to do it. I tried toothpaste or anything that can help dry it up. I would use my rash cream to dry it up and stuff like that, just to minimize the scarring so it doesn't leave as big of a scar, or the scar that it already has, over time the scar shrinks. So that's what I try. So also when I can't use my CeraVe, I just tried this Lush sample. I can't find the name, but I'll insert it once I do some research on it. But this is how it looks. It's this pink face mask, but it's for sensitive. It doesn't have that much perfume in it, and it's dedicated to have like a light texture, so it's not too many ingredients in it, so your skin can't react much to it. So it's kind of like a clay consistency. And like I'll try to show as best as I can. Like, so my hand's wet. Once water hits it and you rub it in, it becomes a like mask type texture, and then a cleanser as well. So it's like a 2-in-1. I've been using it for a little bit. I just can't remember that it's there because it's in my kit. It's not like shown in an area where I'm constantly using it. But what I have learned from it is that it's a really soft for the bumps that I already have. So when I'm using this either as a mask or just a face cleanser, the bumps that's on there, it's not as noticeable. So like, you know how when you clean your face and then the bumps that are already there, they poke out more, or if you rub too much, they'll end up bleeding in a way. So when I use this, it minimizes it so it doesn't poke out as much from my skin, if that makes any sense. So the ingredients that I use after I wash my face and with cleanser and stuff, it's always good to moisturize right after. So I use 2 things, but my main one that I ran out of, and I can't find anymore, I don't know if they discontinued it or what, but I use the Clean and Clear Morning Burst. It's a hydrating gel moisturizer. Hopefully you can see. I can't see. I'm blind. It's a moisturizing gel. And as you can see, there's like nothing left. Even when I try to squeeze, nothing comes out. This works amazing. When I tell you it's hydrating, they're not lying. Like it's lightweight as well, so it doesn't feel like anything's on there until you touch your face. You're like, wow, it's not dry. Cause like I like have like little tiny hairs on my skin, so when I wash my face and there's like, I completely strip everything off my face, I can feel the little hair. So that's how I know that my skin is starting to dry up. So second in line, I use this oil-free acne moisturizer. Now this is old. Like I've seen so many people do videos or say that they use this, and it's true, it really works good. It's Neutrogena's grapefruit. It says salicylic acid acne treatment. I don't have salicylic acne. I don't think I have acne. I mean, I've had bad skin before. I'll try to insert a picture of how my skin was bad, so that's what made me get this in the first place. But even now with my skin being clear, I still use this because it's always a gem. So I'm gonna use this, but if I wasn't using this and if I still had some more of this, I would always go this one. This one really helps a lot.
Boy, I told you from the gate that I wasn't trying to be. Now you know damn well we ain't on that level. You post subliminal messages to whoever, so full of pride that you can't even decide if you wanna walk out or pull them to the side. Wanna leave though, ooh, that's where you lost me.
My skin looks and some lighting. This is after all the cleansing and then the moisturizing. Oh my brows. Ooh. So I'll try to take some pictures in the light, but other than that, this really helped my skin out on staying clear. So
oh baby, be happy you got a piece of me. Feel special, nigga, I don't do this usually. So why you bugging? You mad for nothing. I told you from the gate that I wasn't trying to be pulled up. Oh no. Boy, I told you from the gate that I wasn't tryna be